Yo, fellas. Let's get set up. Let us. It's a vegetable. Lettuce. Krea's favorite. Cheese balls on a crumpet. What? What are you on about? Cheese balls on a crumpet? I'm not really a big fan of cheese on crumpets, cheese on pastries in general, not my thing. If I'm having a pastry, it's gotta have jelly in it, not cheese. Cold cheese is like bleh on like baked goods, not a fan. If it's hot cheese, we're talking. Alright, you got me. But welcome to the chat, Infinite Frogs. It's good to know that I have infinite viewership among the frogs. We're all part of the jungle after all. Makes sense, gotta stay solid. We living in the same trees. We drinking the same rain. Fun fact, gibbons are the only lesser ape. Wow. Not even a great ape. I think we should fix that for my gibbons. For my bros. The gibbons I know. I just force valored that clanker, dude. I didn't know I could actually apply it to droids. I guess it's a minion class, so it's not even a droid. Technically. So I guess that's why that worked. Oh shit, that's a boss. That man's tough. That is a raccoon of dubious nature. Also, it looks like my stream is running a lot better, happy to say. I turned off shadows because apparently the TAC model has got like too much going on with its model. It's just trying to project too many shadows at once because of all the body parts and the hair. We'll see how long the stability lasts, but I think it's helping so far. Should not have any stuttering. But again, we'll double check. We'll certainly know later if there's a problem. Chat, is this guerrilla warfare or monkey warfare? Because we're not a gorilla, but we are kind of monkeying around. Hell yeah. Got it. Holy Pete Gaming. Hello, Richard. Hello, Forlorn Watchman and Candy Flip. Marmite sausage in a microwave? I don't even know what that is. Marmite. Trask Olgo is slowly taking over your thoughts. Legend Monkey bringing back the Rainforest Cafe. Dude, that's just like the real jungle, man. Chili powder inside a grape? How? You're scaring me. You're upsetting me. Why are you doing these things? Sista, help. What happened, Straw Hat? Where are you in KOTOR? I know you're playing at the same time. Send a Steam screenshot. Let's see where you are. I need to know. And this... Bro, this Gamorrean is lopsided. Alright, he's not lopsided anymore. He was walking at a, like, 80-degree angle for a second there. How are ranged attacks with the tack? Let's hope it doesn't brick. But let's test it. Let's see how it works. Let's just take a look at how it looks, yeah? My polygons. Revan was jumping on the bed, and then he became an amnesiac tack. He shouldn't have been jumping on that bed, bro. How do I add card back to your party? You go to your map, and when you go to your map, you'll see a party selection button. And you can choose who you want. Or if you go to your hideout, the return to hideout button, go into your apartment, you can go inside, then leave again. It'll tell you who you want to add to your party. That's how you do it. This is so much better than studying for finals. Actually, I don't even have the Steam interface working on KOTOR. Never mind. Yeah, I don't even have it working. I think the Steam overlay actually causes problems. That's my bad call out. Alright, gun monkey. Nothing happens. Literally nothing happens, it just doesn't work. He just gets his ass beat. Who would have thought that the monkey would not be able to operate the technology? The space age technology. If he was an orangutan, he'd probably have that shit figured out. Orangutan. Lamau, my fault. No, it's my fault, it's my fault. Alright, gonna get actual videos again and not live stream slop. Apologies if I seem rude. Yeah, just a little bit, bro. You'll get videos. Don't you fucking worry about it. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. Chimps canonically can use guns. It's true, we have seen it. Oh, dead. Nice, crit. A little bit of stuttering here, but it wore off pretty quick, so that's good. Yes, chimps are a bit of a greater ape, so, you know, gibbons would not quite have it figured out. Man, alright, it looks like shadows was the perfect solution to the model, causing a tad bit of lag. Let's see what other settings I can mess around with. Drop a save as well, make sure I don't lose any gameplay. Hello, Tuka's world. I agree. Respectable and very intelligent discourse being given here by a fellow ape. I appreciate it. Mods. No. We don't do that here. There's no mods. This is the 2v2t of live chats. Kinda true at the moment, currently. I've got all my shit turned off. Maybe if I lower my textures a little bit, it'll help. Let's see if that does anything whatsoever. If it doesn't, and I'm still stuttering, I'm kind of okay with not recording this one. It's turning out to be a little easier. Okay, that's not doing it. Yeah. It's not doing anything. That's rough, buddy. Ah. This is a thing that happens. You know what? I'm okay with not recording this one. But let's see the screenshot anyway. Ah, yes. Zalbard Mission Jail. Also getting a bit of lag, fellas. More than a little bit. Why does Final Fantasy get 30 plus games and we only get 2 KOTORs? I know, right? It's outrageous. It's unfair. How is practice for the Jabba run going? Just a little bit of chop. Just a tad. It's it's coming back a little bit. We're getting our frames back. But there's some storms going on in my area. I think that is why connection is being spotty. Yeah, the bit rate's a little a little fucky right now. Turning off the recording portion didn't really work. I think we're kind of just like, tell you what. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's just storms in the area causing a bit of interference with my internet. Yeah, we got some silly bit problems. Silly little bit problems. Hopefully it will clear up soon. It'd be a little annoying to have to reset my Wi-Fi router, but I may have to. I've got internet working on all my other devices. Just checking. It's not that bad. It's not even... Yeah. Hmm. Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna reset my router. I may be like 5 minutes or so. I'll be right back. Just gonna stand up from my desk here. I don't know about you guys, but we've been needing some rain in our area. It has been a drought season. So it's nice, but it's a little inconvenient at this current moment. I don't suppose there's any I don't know if you guys saw that, but I had exactly one singular bit there for a split second. One entire bit. Yeah, sheesh. Even with the reset router, I'm just seeing bad service in the area. Not even one bar. You're gonna play some KOTOR? Hell yeah, bear. The Empire doesn't want you to see this run. Streamer has Bayodur standing next to his Wi-Fi router. Yeah, bro, his arm is causing interference. He's trying to tell me that it's messed up, but like his very soft and dulcet tones are really difficult to hear. He's trying to be very gentle about it. Eating chicken vindaloo with naan will fix anything? Dude, naan is fire. Naan is so good. Love some naan, dude. I agree. All right, well we had full bits for a second there. Um, yeah. Let me take a little look outside. Pardon if I'm loud in my microphone. Okay, the rain has stopped, so that's a good sign. Maybe a tree fell on a power line. Happens around here. Lots of forest. So maybe it'll clear up soon. Hopefully. It's at a 45-degree angle. Lol. I started SWTOR. Main issue is the multiple hotbars. It is a little janky at first. Getting used to multiple hotbars in SWTOR. I bind my second hotbar to shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, shift 4, etc. And then if you have mouse buttons, you could put mouse buttons as binds as well. Makes it easier to access your ability combinations, make your loops better. Okay, we're stable again. Let's go back in, fellas. Let's go back in. But, my advice there, I wouldn't try and do, like, shift all the way to 0. Like, shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 8, 9, 0, and then minus and plus, because you're never going to reach that with your hands. It's too slow of an input. I would say using mouse buttons is very helpful. Or a combination of buttons for the further away things in the hotbar. And if you need to, sometimes you can just use your mouse and manually click some inputs. I know I do that sometimes. Well, the game seems to be running a bit smoother now. Let's hope it keeps... Let's keep it that way. Monke run. We've still got shadows off, so that should definitely increase our stability a little bit. Even if it wasn't completely solving the issue before, it'll be something. Yes, you can bind them. In your preferences, you'll see key bindings as preferences you can change in your settings. You'll need to click on everything. Did you... Yes, I did turn the textures back up. High textures. Don't know if it really does that much of a difference. But let's just assume it's everything. Damn, I missed. I'm getting jumped. The monkey's getting jumped. So we've had a few little roadblocks this run, just mostly locked doors. Monkeys cannot open locked doors, it would seem. They need a great ape designation to do that. Opposable thumbs and whatnot. Tragic, truly. And it would seem that my save edit buffoonery has made it unlikely that I will naturally gain security this run. Because it's silly. I could add a bit of security to my character, but I also feel like this is a fine little restriction to have. I'm literally a Jedi monkey, so what's a little bit of time getting around locked doors? I don't think there are any like specific locked doors that are going to be a problem in this run. So we just play with it. We ball. Bro, did it just start raining again outside? Kashyyyk internet is peak. Yeah, bro, too many trees, too much interference. I've been telling the TAC chieftain to, like, up our Wi-Fi game, but, you know, Zerka keeps harshing up on our crib, harvesting our people for Teresian ale. You know, I gotta say, Malik's a pretty chill guy. You know, him bombing terrorists and all that, freeing us, making it so that no one can make Teresian ale ever again. I gotta say, that's big. Kind of a big G move. I gotta appreciate it, man. I didn't know Malik was an ally like that. Didn't know Malik was chill. But he's got his priorities straight, what can I say? Did you make the monkey model bigger? No, I did not. It is not bigger. I don't think I can change the size of anything with my current version of KOTOR Save Editor. I'm not sure any of the other versions can do that either. But it'd be kind of cool. I'm still getting frame stutters here. I don't know if you guys remember, anyone who was there for my KOTOR 2 Honor Mode runs when I was doing attempts. The Jawa model was causing problems similar to this as well. It may just be like the non-human models, man. Non-human models may just be an issue. They can't handle the power, the strength, the grace. Attack only gets 1 skill point per level. I thought monkeys were smart. Well, this one is a Jedi Guardian, and Jedi Guardians are famously kind of stupid, so I guess monkeys aren't that smart. Is Tak Ulgo going to be a Guardian and force jump everywhere? He can't force jump because unarmed run. Can't use a lightsaber. If he could use a lightsaber, though, then I'm sure it would work just fine. I think it'd look a little janky. It would probably just be like his model sliding through the air. Like an invincible animation. But it'd be really funny. I gotta try it out. When I get a lightsaber, I'll try it out just to see how it looks. But we know from testing that guns do not work. Guns are a no-no for the small models. It makes sense. The TACs weren't built to have a gun animation. They have melee, so that's fine. Even if they're holding a weapon in their hand, it doesn't matter. What's up with frame rate and little guys? I don't know, man. Little guys, little frames, I guess. It's a rule. It's a cosmic rule. Non-human models. Haha. Good one, Richard. I don't think the Jawas ever got any animations beside running and walking. Yeah, so that definitely had a little more. Oh my god, why am I lagging so bad, dude? Ugh. My stream is lagging really, really bad. I'm really sorry, guys. Uh-oh. I was not ready for this. The Rackles nor the lag. I was told shadows were gonna be the main problem. But I don't know, man. Jabba had no frame drops? Wow. I guess that may be true. I guess as long as Jabba wasn't trying to attack anything, he'd be fine. We'll have to see if it's like a small model problem or if it's just like doing actions with a non-human model that makes the game upset. We gotta know if the Java run is doable. Is this my favorite game? Oh yeah, it's definitely up there. I can definitely say KOTOR is in my top 3. It got me into RPGs as a whole. After KOTOR, I got into Mass Effect, I played Jade Empire, KOTOR 2, all the BioWare stuff. And that was the pipeline that got me into everything else. Baldur's Gate, Cyberpunk. So, KOTOR has been very influential on my taste in gaming. Taste in games in general. Has yet to play as Bastila. SMH my head. At this rate, you should port KOTOR 1 to another engine and stream that. Well, I recently watched a video that reminded me that people have made Star Wars in Morrowind. Maybe I gotta give a Morrowind a play one of these days with the Starwind mod, because it's very Knights of the Old Republic inspired. I think it's set in the Old Republic. So, you know, that could be a video in the future. I've also said before that I think it'd be kind of cool if they put KOTOR into SWTOR. I know that's probably a bit off the table now that they're updating SWTOR's graphics engine to make it more modern, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Just play the entire campaign of KOTOR in SWTOR. Too bad SWTOR doesn't really have a modding scene, it being MMO and all. MMOs, they got big no-nos against modding. They are not chill with that. They say, nuh-uh. Because I know if SWTOR had modding, shit would be wild. Very pumped for the tack-on-tack violence to come. We can't attack fellow tacks. Tack-on-tack violence is very harmful to tack community image. Galaxy can't see us doing stuff like that. We'll never get out of the jungle. We're stuck on Kashyyyk forever, man. It's outrageous. It's unfair. Man, I can't wait for this run to become unbearable. As soon as we hit Dantooine, we're gonna be so cooked. All the damage is gonna inflate to 100 plus. All the HP is gonna inflate. It is going to be a trial. What if Kenshi... What if your first experience with Kenshi was with the Star Wars overhaul? Counting or not counting tag violence? Oh no. Counting or not counting the attack on the Wookiees? I've actually not seen any videos about the Kenshi Star Wars overhaul. I'd have to do some research into that. That'd be kind of cool. Would be kind of sick. I've just gotta psych myself up to play Kenshi vanilla. I've seen all these videos that are so cool. The storytelling's really good in that game. So much potential for just random things to happen. Emergent storytelling. I think I kind of did myself a disservice by watching all that YouTube, though, because, like, now I know everything about that game. I know who all the big people are. I know what every settlement is. I may have cooked myself a little bit. But hey, it's fine. I'll get to it. I'll give it a play one of these days. Activate our monkey run. Mission. Help us out here. Kreia supremacy. Yes, Alcatraz, we understand your desire for the gilf. I'm tackled. Maul Shadowlord is one of the best shows you've ever seen. Bro, I gotta catch up. I gotta make my own opinion on that. I still need to watch some episodes. I still think I'm on episode 4. But it's I'm glad to hear that people are liking it. I'm also hearing that, like... I'm also seeing reviews from some YouTubers that are indifferent about it. But, I don't know how true those are. I've just gotta watch it. I've just gotta watch it and make my own opinions. I felt the first 2 episodes were slow. The next 2 episodes pick things up. I just need to continue with 5 and 6.
You won't be able to get there. Okay.
Mission I'm in Monke. I don't need help. Kenshi has no storytelling What? Bro, it's all... You got all the story from Kenshi. It's not a main quest you have. You're not the main character of the story. You're just in the world, and whatever you can learn is whatever you can learn, man. That's kind of like the beauty of that game. It's a game that hates you, but if you put your heart and soul into it, if you really spend the time grinding and learning it, then you can become, like, really important in the world. You can have a settlement that fights with the major powers. You can fight bandits off, destroy entire factions, change the economies of local lands. It's so cool. So cool. Like, sell enough drugs in one province and you'll cause an entire problem for yourself. Like, how is that not a little silly? What is the monkey weapon animation for the attack? It's just this. It's just what I've been using. It doesn't matter what weapon I'm holding, or if I don't have a weapon, the melee animation, as long as you have a melee weapon, that's what it'll do. I hated Maul. It's another EU ripoff with Vader for nostalgia bait. EU ripoff? Like AU ripoff? Extended Universe ripoff? Mission, I turned myself into a tack mission. I'm Tack Revan. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Funniest run I've ever seen. Kenshi brings out your inner tyrant once you learn advanced mining tech. Tack run, incredible. Isn't it, Iron Alabaster? Isn't it glorious? Thanks for coming by the way. Nice to see ya. Been a minute. Watching the video is prob helpful due to the lack of in-game guidance. Yeah. I think Kenshi is a game that became as popular and positively reviewed as it is because of the YouTube coverage. Because people really stuck to it and wanted to learn it and discovered really cool stuff. Without the YouTube coverage, I do think Kenshi would be a lot less popular. Simple as. But then again, how many other games would be not as popular if they didn't have big YouTube coverage? Or weren't regularly talked about by streamers, regularly played by internet personalities? I'm sure there's quite a few games. I got recommended one YouTube video and Kenshi instantly became a top 5 game for me. That's how it is, man. Kenshi fan. Huge Kenshi fan. Never played the game. It's not LARP. I promise. I swear. I thought you'd lost your mind with the Salcath run, but it seems there is still mind left to be lost. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will continue and persist until I'm running on fumes. Till I am burnt like a chicken nugget in there. Till my cranium shrinks to the size of one singular peanut. Now every backwater planet has dozens of Jedis that miraculously survived Order 66 and can fight toe-to-toe with Vader, who's supposed to be an unstoppable force. I won't even talk about Inquisitors. Honestly, Vader's power level is wildly inconsistent. In the original trilogy, Vader kind of sucked. Because, well, he was the villain. If he killed all the bad guys, then there wouldn't be a movie. George Lucas didn't really power scale him that crazy. He pretty much just aura farmed and failed with every plan he did. And beat up Luke. Which wasn't much of a feat if we're doing power scaling, because Luke had just learned how to become a Jedi. And he killed Obi-Wan, who basically submitted himself for death. And then in the 6th movie, he got whooped by Luke. And then we see all this extended universe lore where Vader is killing 12 Jedi at once, slaughtering entire armies. Of course, Order 66 happened, and he was Anakin then. When he was Anakin, he was, of course, wiping out the entire Jedi Temple. No one was really on par with Anakin in the Jedi Temple. And of course, Anakin had a lot of help with overwhelming firepower. But, just generally, not to give Maul props or anything, but, Vader's power level has just always been inconsistent. I think his best depiction is The Force Unleashed 1. When I think of how powerful Darth Vader is, I think of that game, and opening that game with him, throwing people around, throwing force push hurricanes at Wookiees. That's what I think of when I think of Vader's power level. Even if it's not canon, even if it really doesn't represent how powerful he is. Because, like, who fucking knows anyway? Who fucking knows anymore? It's just what I think of. And, hand in hand, inconsistency. Inquisitors. Wildly inconsistent power levels. Most of the time, Inquisitors just suck. They suck. They get killed by children and droids. But then you have Inquisitors that can fight Cal Kestis. You have Inquisitors that are doing what they're doing in Maul. So what's the consistency here? I think a lot of it is just hype moments in aura. Fight for the fight of it. This character is a nuisance for a little while. This character's able to fight decently until, you know, it's time for them to exit the story. I think Inquisitors are put on screen because, you know, it's somebody with a red lightsaber and they're kind of cool. They'll never be like Ventress or Savage Opress, though, or Darth Maul. It's very weird. Force Unleashed Vader's awesome. I lied. As I've done from the very beginning. Hello, Miami. You caught me in a bit of a rant talking about Star Wars power levels of all things. Sewer monkey time? Yes, indeed, Crow. That's what we'd be doing. Also, the fact that Vader lost to Obi-Wan as well in the Obi-Wan show, and Obi-Wan didn't kill him. Just another weird thing that they did. For some reason. Like, inconsistency on inconsistency on inconsistency. Vader just kind of shows up, either dog walks literal children, or gets dog walked by some random Jedi Master. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing, son? Bro's really trying to throw hands after I killed his Rancor. He can see the body. It's right there. I liked the Obi-Wan show's, like, dynamic with Leia and Obi-Wan. I thought they were fun together. I thought it was a fun origin of where Leia's knowledge of Obi-Wan came from, why she was calling for him in the first place in the original movie. But apart from that, the Inquisitor stuff, Vader, it was all a bit rough. I think the Obi-Wan show could have literally just been about Obi-Wan and Leia. Not had Vader, not had Inquisitors. They could have just been in a situation where there was danger, and it would have been fine. It would have been great, actually. Could have been pirates. Could have been anything. Could have been Hondo Onaka. That shit would be hilarious. Dave Filoni needs to calm the fuck down. I don't mind the fact that canon runs on vibes for Fallout, but Star Wars is borderline sacred. You want to talk about the canon of Fallout, dude? The Fallout show? I don't like it very much. I think the second season was a lot better than the first season, but the first season, man, I was not a big fan. I think the Fallout show kinda sweeps all the other games under the rug so that it can exist without any issues. I feel like no character from any of the Fallout games has had any impact on the Fallout show whatsoever. Apart from maybe the sole survivor in Fallout 4, perhaps siding with the Brotherhood of Steel, but we don't really know. I get it, I understand that trying to write an entire show based off of a endlessly variable Fallout story with multiple games and multiple endings possible is literally impossible. You cannot please everyone, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little cowardly to not say, alright, this is what happened here, and this is what happened here. But that's honestly not really even a problem. If you really think about it, but if we're baby raging a little bit, then that's just my opinion of the Fallout show. Fallout New Vegas basically may as well have not happened. The Courier may as well have not existed. And don't even get me started on what happened in Season 1. I think they had to walk back some decisions of Season 1 because people didn't like them. Like, they were really hinting at the corporations starting the Great War. They were, like, really leaning into that idea. And then in the second season, they walked it back and they're like, no, it was the Enclave. Fine, fair. The Enclave would do that. But also, the Enclave has been dead 3 times at this point. Why are you bringing them back? Anyway, we're ranting. We're ranting. If they made the Courier's actions part of the show, then there would just as many people would be upset. I know, I'm aware, because it's just a double-edged sword. If the Courier had canon actions, then half the people who play the game would be upset because they didn't do those things. But man, now no one's happy. It's rough. Because, like, one of the most easiest layups you could say, you could bring up, was that the Courier cleared out Quarry Junction. You know, killed all the Deathclaws. Apparently no. That never happened. Those Deathclaws stayed there. Those Deathclaws multiplied and eventually took over Vegas somehow. Okay. Quarry Junction is like a mid-game checklist. Anyone can clear out Quarry Junction once they have their build ready. So, like, I don't know, man. Again, it's totally chuddy to, like, be like, my Fallout character's actions weren't represented in this show, because that's what everyone would be saying no matter what happened, what they wrote. But meh. Is the Fallout show's story decent standalone? I think Season 2 was definitely a lot better. I think it's a lot more interesting. I'm always interested when they do the flashback with Walton Goggins' character and his family and what's going on back in the past. I always find that super interesting whenever they switch to that. So it's got that going for it. I think the pre-war intrigue is very cool. You can honestly do an entire series on the pre-war intrigue. Man, I'm just kind of cranking these people. Taking their lunch money. Somehow the Enclave return. You think that they have a writing rule that none of the player characters ever existed when it comes to canon for the show? I think that at least one or two characters must have existed for the NCR to be founded. The first character, the first Fallout character, Lone Wanderer, if that was him. I think they had to have existed. I think it's fair to assume that Fallout 2 never happened, seeing as the Enclave is fine. The Enclave is always fine. Not only are they fine, they're like very well populated, living in Colorado.
Please don't.
All the events took place as if none of the main characters showed up. It's Dragon Break. All endings happened. Now, if all endings happened in Fallout, we'd be in a little more of a complicated situation. I think they could have like a really cool writing flex if they tried to do that. Like, oh, there were actually a whole bunch of couriers all at once. Couriers 1 through 5 were also important. They all went to different endings separately. And then, of course, Ulysses was there. They were all fighting each other. But then they'd have to make up a lot of shit, so they literally just can't make everyone happy. It's just the reality. And you can complain about it, you can rant about it, but truth of the matter is, it is what it is. I am interested to see what they do with Fallout Season 3. However, from what it's looking like, I think Todd Howard has convinced the writers that they really, really, really need Liberty Prime again to destroy the Enclave again. Like, Todd, I get you like the giant robot, but buddy, this is the third time in 2 decades that Liberty Prime has destroyed a secretive scientific organization. Could we please use not Liberty Prime? On the subject of those death claws, you think they're from the Thorn? I think they expressly state in the show that they are from Quarry Junction. Unfortunately. It would make sense if they are from the Thorn. That'd be a pretty good deep cut. But alas, no such luck. Oh, I didn't even get most of them. I'm cooked. They weren't standing in the right place. Wallahi. I don't think Fallout 1 happened, given the shady sands moved hundreds of miles and now a village compared to a futuristic city. Well, it was a city for a little while. Then they got blown up. Tandy would have gotten nowhere without the player character. I think if a show doesn't actively make me feel worse for watching, then it's an alright show. The only happy ending for all in Fallout 3 is the one in which the main character does nothing. It's believable to make it canon that those MCs didn't exist. If there's no F1 Fault Dweller, then the Master won and everyone would be super mutants. RFK Jr. makes a Fallout mod where Liberty Prime destroys the CDC. What? We're going places, chat. We're coming up with ideas. We're making headway. The greatest minds in the galaxy have brought you RFK with Liberty Prime. Bro folded after one hit. Just get out of here, bro. But yeah, long story short, I need to watch Small more eventually. And Fallout Season 3, we'll see what happens with what they do with the Enclave. I am very interested to see what they do in the flashbacks with Walton Goggins in the Enclave. I really want to know what happened to Walton Goggins' family, where they are, what they're doing, if they're in cryosleep, if they're ghouls and two, whatever's going on. And I'm also kind of interested to see where that plot line with the super mutant who put a frickin' uranium chunk in the ghoul, where that's gonna go. Are they gonna have a big mutant revolution at the end of Season 3 against the Enclave? That would be kind of interesting. More interesting than Liberty Prime for the 12th time for the 12th time in forever. Though I'm kind of I kind of forget. Now that Elle Purnell's character, Lucy, has dealt with her father, like, what's next for her? Like, what is her character going to be doing? Because, like, now we have to focus on the ghoul, because he still hasn't found his family yet. But Elle Purnell, Lucy has found her family, and dealt with the problem. We're gonna follow Norm for sure. I don't even know what Norm's gonna... Well, I guess the Enclave is connected to both of them since, you know, their dad was in the Enclave. So maybe they'll have something for them to do there. Let's hope they make it interesting. Speaking of main characters turning sidelined, going sideline, anyone been watching The Boys? Last season of The Boys? Finished Mall, pretty badass. Mall, went to the mall. I want to hear Sam Witwer go into depth about his joy of loving to make stuffed animals at Build-A-Bear at the mall in his Darth Maul voice. I think that would be like a generational meme. Put that Juilliard acting education to work. Kenobi, have you ever made a stuffed giraffe at the mall in the Build-A-Bear? Sidious would take this away from us, Kenobi. some shit like that. Oh, thank God. Implant level 2. I needed it. I need it. Retinal combat implants can be very helpful. You should do a bit in the video where you're talking to the voices in your head, chat. You're a couple episodes in, Cyberized. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Unfortunately for this run, I think the video is not going to be viable due to the stability issues. I'm just going to have to stream it. That is okay though, because I've still got plenty of videos lined up. I've still got Mass Effect, and I've still got Gambler coming very soon. And I've got a lot of other serious ideas to get recorded. You are now seeing this bear from a new perspective. Put Sam Witwer in a full mall makeup and have him ride a mall kiddie train. That shit would be amazing. And have Ray Park next to him too. It'd be so peak. It'd be so awesome. It'd be so cool. The boys will do the Game of Thrones ending, you're 100% sure? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stinky. Let us hope that does not happen. A lot of fans I hear are saying that the show is really like trying to finish up so they can do this new show with Jensen. Jensen Supernatural. Soldier Boy. Is this true? Kenobi. The steward of the heart machine has bestowed upon me the strongest of holocrons to seal inside my vessel of dark side prowess. Lol, what are you talking about? You are yapping for real. Kenobi. I must show you the bands I make per hour, working at Rack Room Shoes, in that one 9-Up video. Anyone watch 9-Up? I love the 9-Up videos. My favorite brain rot. Where did bro come from? Starlight for some reason. Column North. That's actually really good. Yeah, it's a real shame that that actress decided to use Botox. I don't know who convinced her to do it. It was not the right decision. She was already pretty. She was already super pretty. She did not need Botox. All the characters from the boys are walking plot holes. Show has 2 episodes left to wrap it up and somehow shove in Gen V. Kenobi, do you have a moment to talk about the death of mall culture? You cut it in half, Kenobi. This is your fault. Kenobi, Sidious has started an unfortunate war that has caused gas prices to skyrocket. This cannot be permitted, Kenobi. Excuse me. Kenobi, I need to go to Build-A-Bear right now. Sidious is trying to stop me. You must understand, this cannot be allowed. Chuta, hello Hans, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a fine day. A fine Thursday evening. We were just going on a couple rants about TV shows. Talking about The Boys, Fallout, Maul. Good times, good times. You know, what I've been doing recently, to get off the TV show subject for a little minute, I've been playing KOTOR again, because I noticed that we have a 2x XP boost going on right now. That 2x XP boost lasts until basically the end of the month, which is so good. So I'm gonna try and do one final push to get my legendary status in KOTOR, complete every KOTOR story. A long time ago, I did Knight, Consular, Bounty Hunter, Warrior, those 4, and recently I've done Trooper. I finished Trooper yesterday. Very meh. Don't feel anything about Trooper. I finished Agent, which is amazing, as everyone says. What else? Agent, Trooper, Smuggler, which is honestly kind of bad. It starts off fine, interesting, kind of funny, then it really falls off. If you ask me, Smuggler and Trooper are basically the same. And now I'm doing Inquisitor. I've never finished Inquisitor. So far, Inquisitor starts off pretty weak. A lot less strong than Sith Warrior starts. It feels like Sith Warrior, but Temu Sith Warrior. However, the Sith Inquisitor is a lot stronger than the Warrior at the start, because, like, at the start, in the campaign mission you're doing against Darth Scotia, the Sith Inquisitor, at Sith Apprentice level, kills a Dark Lord. I don't think Sith Warrior does that for, like, a little while. So I just found that kind of funny. And also, rip to my boy Trooper. Trooper only kills like 2 Jedi Force users, 2 Sith Lords in his entire campaign. Meanwhile, bounty hunters dropping Force users left and right, literally actively beefing with Jedi Masters. Poor Trooper, man. Poor Trooper. But yeah, it'll be nice to finally have the legendary status. It'll be really chill and rad. Long time coming. We'll see what I think about Inquisitor as a whole once I'm done with it. What made you think of Maul going to Build-A-Bear? I just really needed it. I thought of it in my head. I thought, Maul going to the mall. What would be the funniest thing he could do at the mall? And then it hit me. Build-A-Bear. That's what the world needs. Maul going to the mall to go to Build-A-Bear. Agent is 10 out of 10 for the mind control plot. I thought that was a bit interesting. A bit suspicious. But it does further the theme of, you know, the Sith military being totally power imbalanced in every single way. The intrigue of the agent is just so good. So good. Gromit, where are the cheese and crackers? Kenobi, did you also feel my Mandalore plotline was a little disconnected? Witness me, Kenobi. I have conquered the merry-go-round at the center of the food court. And he's riding like the pinkest unicorn you ever saw, living his best life. Sidious sent another 8 billion credits to the Toydarians to aid in their war against the... Tatooine was Sorry, I can't even finish that. Tatooine was finished. Promised to them 4,000 years ago. That actually gave me mental flashbang. You stuck a whisk in my head and started. That was something. Inquisitor turns into Scooby-Doo level plots somewhere around level 30. Well, I'm about to hit level 30, and I'm not even off Joe Cost yet. This double XP is so good. It is the GOAT. Let me tell ya. Now is the time, fellas. If you want to play SWTOR, now is the time. Let's 1v1 this Volker Patrol droid. Surely we don't die. But yeah, I suppose we'll see what's up. No, he froze me. It's okay, I don't take damage. I've got my Ichani armor on. We're chilling. And my 1 force power that reduces energy damage. Very helpful. All types of energy. You can't even hit me, bruh. The fact that they created a model for the frozen monkey, honestly, that shows dedication. Thank you, BioWare. Y'all are the goats. They thought, you know what? Somebody somewhere is going to freeze the monkeys. And we have to be ready for that. And they were right. Over 2 decades in the future, they were right. I'm proud of them. I'm so proud of them. You actually had a Jedi Build-A-Bear? Oh, that's sick. That's great. Which Jedi? Did you have a little Yoda? I could see little Yoda being sold. Whew. Wow, all of that and I can't even open these strong... Well, I can open one. That's fine. That'll help. Man, that wasn't even worth it. Whatever. It's fine. We do it for the hype moment. Also, fun fact, Agent lays his pipe on every planet, sometimes twice. Smuggler, eat your heart out. I remember when I looked into SWTOR years ago and saw a ton of people saying Inquisitor was leagues better than Consular. Well, it's been a long time since I've played Consular, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Inquisitor is just more fun than Consular. Because I've heard Consular can be very boring. I don't think anything's gonna beat how lame Trooper was, but maybe when I play Consular over again one of these days, I'll be able to say for sure. I love if a KOTOR dev saw one of these VODs and commented. It was just a regular bear in Jedi robes. Oh, that's cute. That's great. I'm glad you had that. Kinda jealous, actually. Low-key. If a KOTOR dev came up on one of my videos and said anything, bro, I would geek. I would geek. That would be so good. Monke has force powers? Yes, yes he does. He is the moat. I wish we got another Andor. I'm genuinely curious. Can Andor level plot and writing and themes, etc.? Can we get a good live-action TV show with Force users? Have we had a good live-action TV show with Force users? I know some people say Ahsoka was good. I also say people say it wasn't. So that's why I ask. That's why I bring it up. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of frame drops. Hello, hello, we good, we good. Little choppy, little choppy. When's the next legendary vid? End of the month. Hoping end of the month. I'm going this way. Now begins the very long and arduous process of chipping these guys down without a gun. Concealer's pretty boring post-disease. Yeah, I think a lot of SWTOR plots have that problem. Once their Act 1 plot is done, they kind of just like go nowhere. Oh wait, this works. This totally works. We're getting the 1v1. Yeah, we take this. Take an aginal strength too. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't want both of you. Well, now that you're over there. Now that you're there, may as well. Lay into these guys. I'm hoping 2 of your vids are awesome. Hell yeah, dude, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. We using healing right now. We using med packs. We're using med packs out the wazoo. As someone who needs to make more of a habit to read, I really think more Star Wars fans who have ever only seen the films or shows should really check out some of the books. Honestly true. Honestly, not even a bad idea. I should probably do that myself. I've got a library very close to where I live. I think it'd be very cool to get into some Star Wars literature. Last book I read was The Witcher 2, like the second Witcher book. Witcher's very good. Very, very well written. It takes the world building to another level. Adding real humans to a fantasy setting and all the consequences, causes and effects of that. Geopolitics. Like, even the economics of a hero going to slay a dragon and get its lair of gold. Just, like, stuff like that they actually take the time to talk about is insane. Oh, do you not have a melee weapon? I'm okay with that. I'm actually very okay with that. I'll take it. The OG Thrawn books. You know, I should check and see if my library has the Revan book. I think it would be a great activity on stream, and possibly even a video afterward, to do a read-along to the Revan book. To find out how ass it is. Firsthand. I think that would be one hell of an activity. Have fun with the comics too. Apparently Han and Chewie crash landed on Earth, and the Falcon was discovered by none other than Indiana Jones. Holy shit, is this peak? Is this peak? Witcher is peak except the last 2 prequel books. The last 2 prequel books. Which ones are those? So I've been in and out of the stream and missed like the last 3. I thought I heard that there was some talk of Discord and SWTOR guilds. Yes, when I release the public Discord server, which will be releasing on the release of my next video, KOTOR 2 as a Gambler, I will be having events and activities related to the SWTOR guild that I made when I was streaming SWTOR a couple months ago. It's on the imp side. It's the Grug guild, led by none other than Grug himself. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. We'll do silly stuff. We'll do flashpoints. We'll play story together. It'll be wonderful. It'll be a grand old time. Season of Storms. Yeah, I don't think I've read that one. I gotta keep reading. I really do.
You have returned. But I've got good instincts.
Which server again? That's a good question. I think it's Starforge. I think it's Starforge. Let me actually double check. SWTOR servers. Yeah, I think it's Starforge. There's a non-canon short story where Jar Jar's family is shipwrecked, and Jar Jar's dad, George R. Binks, tries to kill himself. Yes, I've seen that thumbnail. I've seen that clickbait. The fact that it's real is amazing. You know, I probably got a few non-canon Star Wars books in my bedroom right now from, like, book fairs when I was in elementary school. I should go over and look and see what I got. If anything I got is rare, maybe. I bet it's rare at this point. I've got an old Obi-Wan book. I think I got Darth Vader book. I remember I read a book at school that was about... Oh! Monkey flip! Let's go! I remember I read a book about how, there were 4 different generations of Jedi and apprentices. Yoda and Dooku. And the main, like, plot was Dooku was a rival to one of these other Padawans. And that rival, like, turned evil. Then it was Dooku and Qui-Gon. And the rival Padawan from Dooku's past shows up again. Then it was Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. The rival shows up again. And then Obi-Wan and Anakin. Rival shows up one final time. I think that was actually a really good plot idea, really good plot structure, really good story idea, very interesting. I don't think I have that book. I think that was a book I read in a classroom in like 3rd grade or something. But damn, I gotta find it one of these days. So Jar Jar's name is actually George Jr.? He's just too brain dead to pronounce it right? Oh no, bro. Need to head out, got a final tomorrow. Alright, Richard, good luck, dude. Hope you smash it. Knock it out of the park. You had that same book, you think, JP? Yeah, dude. I really wish I remembered more of the plot. I'd love to give that a read again. Even if it's, you know, 3rd grade reading level. Because that just sounds like genuinely cool. I think there was a Darth Vader book I read as well. A book series about, like, the second strongest Padawan in the Jedi Order who had an active rivalry with Anakin. And he survived Order 66 because he got kicked out of the Order. And, like, it goes over his adventures. I don't remember that one being that crazy, though. But it was interesting. You know what? While Bastila fights Brejik, how about I go over and take a look at what Star Wars books I have? Let me just, like, make a catalog. You got this, Bastila. You got him. They don't stand a chance. Alright, let's see what I got. Okay, unfortunately, I think most of my books have been moved around the house. But I do have all the, what? Did I die? Oh my god, I died! No! Oh no! I have an autosave. I hope I have autosave. Did Brejik, like, turn on me? Did bro want me? It's fine. We just go back. It's just racing. We go back for that. Oh my god, I can't do any of the bounties on this planet. That's crazy. They're all behind locked doors. Except for Bendak. Bendak's fine. We get him. Miracle Serum. Promised Land. What the hell? Let's go turn on these quests. We're right here. The Ferris Olin, I think that was their name, something like that. That sounds familiar. I have the Republic Commando books where one of the commandos falls for... What? What? Huh? Say it ain't so, bruh. Sean Murphy did the indie cameo issue. It is Dark Horse, though, hence the mix-up. Dark Horse did a lot of Star Wars, didn't they? The saga, Star Wars with Tommy Wiseau, the full story. Best Star Wars fanfiction I ever saw. It's on YouTube. I'd have to look that up. That does sound funny.
Welcome back.
Hey, man.
You.
There you go, buddy. Fuck off, Gurney. It was a random Volker? Fuck, dude. But yeah, I did have the Origami Yoda books. Those are on hand in my room. That was a cute series. It was nice. It was Scorch? No way Karth. No way Karth Clone did that, bro. No fucking way. No, you can't tell me this. Brejik straight up one-shots you in impossible difficulty. Just let Bastila handle it. She's got infinite HP. You got it. You'll be chill. Dawn of the Jedi series? No, I have not read that. Is that the one where they're like the Jedi 4,000, 5,000 years ago? Like 6, maybe even 10,000 years ago? And all the Force users were one clan? Or am I thinking of something else? I try and Brejik just aggroes me? Bro. Is Brejik racist? What the hell?
Welcome back.
Because Sav told them how... Oh my god! No, Scorch! Fuck! Why did Karth clone do that?
Could be true.
What the fuck?
Yes.
It is the Jedi. Gotcha, cool. I'm so fucking pissed that Karth clone would do that, dude. Now when I play Clone Commando on Twitch, I have to go into detail about how Karth clone sucks and he's awful. He's on the list, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? You made all the origami from the Origami Yoda books? Oh yeah, they gave you directions. That was super cool. One of these days, maybe, I gotta test out the Revan book read-through. If that does well, I could become like an Old Republic lore channel, read all the books, and play KOTOR. That would be fun as shit. Just watched the last stream. Caught a lot of the droid streams. Glad I caught this. Hell yeah, insert name. Glad you could make it. Glad you've been enjoying. Great to see you here, dude.
Turn. But I've got good instincts. And you have the look of a
You even
racer.
played the pencil flicking
Just try to relax
pod
and
racing
the morning will
games?
take you to the swoop track.
Hell yeah. I always thought Karth was mean to Mission because he was frustrated. Bro. Don't make it worse than it already is. Don't make it worse. Anyway, speaking of clone books, I remember there was a Choose Your Own Adventure Clone Wars book where you read the book from the perspective of a clone. And you could choose like what kind of clone you wanted to be, where you wanted the story to go. I distinctly remember one of the clones' names was Falco. And I thought, is this a Super Smash Bros. Reference? Because I was a dumb kid. I didn't realize it was just a code name. Because all the clones have code names. Here, let's hit one. Yeah, so we get our next heat easy. But I thought that book was super trippy and cool. Choose Your Own Adventure books. Can I beat KOTOR as a torrent attack? After the Java run. She was 14, Karth. No, dude. Karth would never. This is bullshit. Bullshit. I gotta log in a bit, chat. Gotta beat my time. I did it, I'm good. Karth is oh nasty, dog. I knew I called him Karth oh nasty for a reason. Monkey flip. I can't come up with anything worse than the shit Legends writers put to page. Legends writers. Listen, Disney was kind of right to make some Legends stuff not canon, because some of the comics they were writing were a bit strange. A bit out there. But you know, not everything needed to go. Bit of a mistake that. To nuke it all. But I can definitely see how an exec was like, alright, what's this legend stuff we've acquired here that belongs to us now? What do you mean he's left with a child? Get that shit out of here, it's all not canon. So like, I get it. That would be my knee-jerk reaction too. Well, come on, man. Some legend stuff wasn't crazy. A Star Killer pulling a Star Destroyer out of the sky wasn't that bad. We could have kept that. Oh, it was Darman. It wasn't Scorch. Oh, thank goodness. Fuck Darman, but thank God it wasn't Scorch. You're telling me Darman was a clone commander? Grandpa Karth, how did you meet Grandma? Well, grandson, I was on the planet Terrace. No. No, dog. No. Please. Well, guys, we've got some time to talk now. I've got some time to catch up with what the chat was saying. Regic's gonna be a bit preoccupied for a little while. I think it's very good news that Karth clone is not behind this. I would be so pissed. I would cry forever. What other Star Wars books did I have, though? I had an Obi-Wan book, where a recurring character in that book was a Tusken Raider Jedi who appeared after Order 66 and went to go fight Obi-Wan and, like, kidnap Luke. That was kind of interesting. Tusken Raider Jedi. Gotta wonder how the Jedi found out about that one. I think it was a Luke Skywalker book I had, but I don't remember. It's either Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader. Karth, Hero of the Republic, Onasi. Vector Prime was good. Shadows of Mindwar. Darth Crate. No, not him. He was a much more tribal name. I forget. Let me actually look it up. Obi-Wan book. Let's see if I can, like, find the cover. Which I can remember. There it is. The Legend and Life of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's read a synopsis. Wikipedia. Publisher's summary. Overlooked as a Padawan, he was to become one of the most revered masters of all, sworn to serve the Republic and Jedi Order. His own apprentice would bring about their destruction. Powerless to retrieve Darth Vader from the dark side, he would train the only one who could. Legendary story of Obi-Wan. Plot summary. After his duel with Darth Vader on Bespin's Cloud City, Luke Skywalker returns to Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut on Tatooine, where he finds an old journal referencing Kenobi's past. Tales include Obi-Wan finding the crystal that would power his lightsaber while he apprenticed Qui-Gon Jinn, his first meeting with a colorful prospector named Dexter Jettster. Yo, it's peak! The story recounts Kenobi's introduction to Anakin, how the youngster came to be his apprentice when Anakin was a boy. He met Asherad Het, a fellow Tatooine denizen, who was raised by a Jedi Master who adopted the Tusken Raider culture as his own. Okay, I remember that. Reflections from old Ben Kenobi on the Clone Wars, watching over Luke Skywalker, encountering Asherad Het, leading Tusken Raider attacks on settlers, and he had to duel him. Made him leave Tatooine, never return. Skywalker makes his lightsaber, redeems his father. And Anakin's restored spirit meets Obi-Wan in the afterlife in this book. And then Obi-Wan visits Luke in a dream, in order to tell him that Obi-Wan himself will pass on into the afterlife. That was a good book. I liked that book. I'm pretty sure it's Legends, though. Pretty sure it's not canon. 2008, man. I was 7 years old when it came out. Sounds about right. Crate is a descendant of Het? Really? That's actually kind of a cool connection. I wouldn't have guessed that. Alright, Brejik, but buddy, time to go. We've been having enough. We've seen enough. Also, bro really did name himself Darth Dragon. Crazy. 5-year-old Sith Lord be like. Oh shit, I actually literally can't kill Brejik. His armband does too much damage reduction. It literally eats all of my damage. Bastila is literally required for this. Crate is Het? What? Really? Darth Crate comes from the Obi-Wan book? No fucking way, dude. That's kind of sick. What a crazy connection. Hey, Bastila. Wanna talk?
Or maybe those bloody Vulcans.
Bloody Vulcans.
Please take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us,
Darth
I'm sure
Crate,
we
born
can
Asherad Het,
this planet.
revered as the Dragon of the Sith.
Bastila, you're
What
alive.
is this mod? I'm
Finally.
dying. I'm literally Monke, Josh Marion. Literally Monke. He lived like 170 something years. What the fuck? Crate also influenced the Rule of One, which was the return of the old Sith doctrine. Wasn't there like a comic panel where every Sith ghost ever was telling Crate that he was a bitch? And Darth Nihilus had lines of cohesive dialogue saying, hey buddy, knock it off with this Rule of One shit.
Is something
No, nothing's wrong. I'm Monkey.
as
How could there be anything wrong? How did you know name? It's your username. It says Josh Marion. Nihilus, Revan, and Bane. That's some goofy shit, man. Darth Nihilus gaining the ability to speak just to tell Darth Crate that he's a bitch. I think that's funny, man. I think that's a little comedic and silly. Ancient Sith hated him in his Sith. Yeah. You know it's bad when Darth Nihilus gives you a sidebar. What did Nihilus even contribute to the Sith, bro? He wasn't even, like, really a Sith. He was just a hurricane, a force of nature. A problem. It would make more sense if, like, Malik was there or something. Maybe Kreia? Honestly, no, not Kreia. Kreia would say, fuck that shit. Kreia does not give a shit about the Sith. Scion, maybe. I don't. It should have been Malik. Nihilus shouldn't have been given a speaking role. Malik is too Chad-pilled to make a holocron. You know, you're not even wrong. You're not even wrong. Malik would not be all about that nerd shit. Will Gibbon romance? Maybe. Carl's Jr. or Jack in the Box? Jack in the Box. I have no food and I must eat. Please eat. Please go get food at this late hour at the supermarket or the gas station or something. Don't die. Also, I find it a little hard to believe that Nihilus would make a holocron. I'm, like, almost 100% certain that he, like, had Visas do all the setup. Like, had her as tech support. Like, Yes, Master, I'll translate that to the holocron. What kind of voice do you want? He, ah, oh, ah. Alright, we're gonna give you Ben Stiller. Is that alright? He's just like, just gives a thumbs up.
Ladies
Monke. Hello, Owie.
hold on to
Welcome to the chat.
stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic, and he's the best damn duelist in the...
Low key, when you think about it, rule of one kind of makes sense, but also no, it doesn't. Like, think about Darth Vitiate, right? He basically rule of one without anyone's consent. And the Sith had an empire that was stable and doing things for a good long while. It was still cannibalistic and people were still killing each other. But without Vitiate, that would be a total wash of a civilization, because everyone would be too dysfunctional, trying to get shit done, and they're just like killing each other, making plays for power, wiping each other out like they eventually did in canon. So in that way, I could see a rule of one making sense. Because if everyone's too scared of the one guy, and everyone has to, like, make that one guy as strong as possible, are you really gonna say no to him? Are you really gonna try and step to him? But at the same time, you could just, like, make your own section of the Sith if you really don't agree with him. Just, like, run away. I wonder what Vitiate would think of Crate. He'd probably be like, bro, you're literally me. Wittable we. Bendex Star Killer. Get your ass in here. I'm going in the wrong rooms. Watching your KOTOR No Companions 2-hour vid right now. Hell yeah, Goliath Guinea. Hope you enjoy the vid. Thanks for coming by to say hello. Well, the doctrine is that he is the one, everyone else are servants. They all serve his goals, everything else be damned. They are all fighting for second. I think Vitiate would certainly agree with that. I think Vitiate would be all like, yo dude, shh, that's a great idea. I should have thought of that. Vitiate would mog Crate for letting bugs give him power. Didn't Darth Bane, like, literally do the same thing? So, like, wouldn't Bane be, like, just scooching in his seat in the room, like, I'm staying out of this. Vitiate and Malgus had a problematic master-apprentice aura gap. Was Malgus actually Vitiate's apprentice? Did they actually have a relationship? Like, I could have swore Malgus was just like his own dude. He just kind of figured shit out on his own. Bane is a dollar store scion. Crate was the only one who had the cojones to make what every Sith wanted into doctrine. Malgus was just goated. Vindican? Yeah, Vindican. He was like literally in that animation, and he killed him. Did Malgus ever take an apprentice himself after that? Because, like, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Are you sure? Vitiate took the apprentice Exile Kresh, who was the descendant of Ludo Kresh. Man, fuck Ludo Kresh. All my homies think Ludo Kresh is a bitch.
Cavadum.
Sad monkey.
Cavadum. Cavad. Kipuna. Cavad. Cavad. How could you?
Sigh. I'm light side. I think I'm gonna have to take the hit. I guess I'll have to sell all of my extremely large wealth. Oh, look, we have 2,000 credits. That didn't take long. Who fought Naga Sadao for the throne back in the day? According to Wikipedia, Malgus had 3 apprentices. Tinray? Bro was named Tinray? Honestly, I hope he died. Darth Carid and Kitharet. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard of those guys. So the Republic Commando thing, it was not Scorch, not any of Delta Squad actually. It was Darman of Omega and Padawan Etain Tur Murkan, who is described as a teenage cat girl. Listen, I'm glad it's not Scorch, but fuck Darman. Durman. Whoever. Vitiate inherited so much swag, he determined it was an aura loss to use a lightsaber. Bro uses the Force to block lightsabers. Monke. Hello, Jordy. Welcome to the chat. Bro, I'm smaller than T3M4 right now. Holy shit. Bro. That's not fair, man. Why don't I have his droid genes, dude? Tinray's Wikipedia is he was Malgus's apprentice and was on Ilum. So he was probably on the one flashpoint where you have to fight Malgus on Ilum. Bro probably just like was a boss or something and died. Makes sense to me. Honestly, bro. $50, I would also leave. Kreia and Vitiate would probably get along, but Kreia would still call him a simp for using the dark side. I don't think Kreia would like Vitiate very much. I think Kreia would be scared as fuck of Vitiate. She would be terrified. She'd be that one meme. I'm so fucking scared right now. We got Sonic nades. They're hitting me. They're hitting me, sir. Your Honor, they're hitting me. I didn't want to use that one, whatever. Too bad, I'm stupid. Kreia is still a hypocritical simp, though. What if Kreia is what if Vitiate is what Kreia actually wants? I don't think Vitiate is what Kreia wants. I think Kreia would, like, utilize Vitiate's power to, like, siphon as much force as you can in a way that Nihilus could never. I think she would do that in order to, like, just try and kill the Force all by herself. but I don't think she would like Vitiate for any other reason. Vader solos the universe? I don't know about that one, man. Cray wanted to kill the Force, Vitiate wanted to kill everything. Because of course he did. Vitiate most certainly had more sauce than Anakin. He had the god powers of the plot on his side. The writer said, let's just make him Dragon Ball Z level. Let's just do that. I'm gonna blow up this power conduit because it's funny. What does sauced mean? Goated with the sauce? All that in a bag of chips? Something along those lines, but just, you know, a little more brain rotted. Just a little teeny, weeny, itty bit. Naga Sadao is my favorite Sith Lord because his name makes me think of snakes. Isn't Naga, like, literally directly translated to snake in, like, Latin or something? Different language. One of the languages. Honestly, it's starting to get to the point where dealing melee damage is dealing damage is just not advisable. Fighting people directly is a bad idea. I may have to burn some money. May have to burn some cash here. Naga are... Oh, they're from India. Okay, okay. So how exactly does equipment work as Monke? Well, how this works, I'm allowed to use every piece of equipment except for weapons. It's an unarmed Monke run. Monke hands only. That's the workings of the run. Oh, computer spikes. They cost so much money, excuse me. Man, I can't. I thought your class was Guardian. I am a Guardian, but I didn't give myself lightsaber proficiency. If I made this run, like, literally just Jedi Guardian, but as a Monke, it'd be pretty boring. So I decided, what the hell, let's make it the unarmed run. Just finished the mall show. They really pulled off how Sith should be there. How a Sith should be there. What do you mean by that? Chat, what did he mean? What did they mean? What were they cooking? How manipulative Maul was. Okay, okay. Everything for his goal, everything for the grind. Vader solo dipped Maul and the kids. Because he has to. He needs to. If Vader doesn't negative diff everybody, it's a bad show. Can't have Vader using aura loss. Your Honor, Vader must be coated with the sauce. And my friends, the time has come, yet again, where we do our cultural, routine, required vote, slime or no slime. This poor Duros in the electro heat cage. What are we doing to him? What happens? What is his fate? Decided by you, the viewer. Sith alchemy is literally just magic. It's pretty cool. This is your guy from the last run. Don't kill him. You gotta vote it. You gotta vote it. You gotta tell him. Gotta let him know. Sith alchemy is baller. Sith alchemy is actually ball knowledge. Need a fucking Sorzu Sin game. Well, you can kind of do Sith alchemy in SWTOR by choosing the healer subclass for Inquisitor. Vader. Whoa.
아추다. 뭔가 군비스돌비 기고였나.
Democracy says he can live this time. He'll go on to win the game with no armor in another timeline.
Well, chat, democracy has spoken in its most purest form. Thank you very much, Crow, for your support. I highly appreciate it. It looks like, for once, he survives. Slaymo does not get slimed. This is a historical moment. Wow. My light side points will not be put into debt this run. He'll go on, in the future, to beat the game with no armor. It is his destiny to. Destiny 2. Destiny 2. The vote was gonna let him live anyway. No, you assured it. You made it 100%. In before bro dies to a turbo laser 20 minutes later. I let him out just for him to get slimed by some random Sith guard. It's like watching a nature documentary where a baby turtle is born and immediately gets snatched up by a seagull. That shit is so sad. When that dono came, it was 50-50. It was indeed 50-50. It saved him. It assured him. My headcanon is that Duros is the pilot who gets Deadeye Duncan off Terrace. Peak headcanon, actually. He's the chosen Duros. Sheesh. They be draining my HP out here, bruh. I'm gonna go outside, go to my base, and then come back. Duncan losing to a literal monkey is peak Star Wars. It is, it is. Yo, if we can get a SWTOR dev in the chat, I need you to make a tack pet in SWTOR, like right now, dude. It's been like nearly a decade, or over a decade actually. We still don't have a tack as a pet. I know we've got the Kowakian monkey lizards, but bro, it's time for the tack. Can we get that? Can we get that? Please, thank you. Would pay money. All 5 SWTOR devs? Yeah, you never know. You might get lucky. Catch one SWTOR dev outside of the janitor's closet. But hey though, listen, the SWTOR devs are actually cooking now. They're preparing to update the game to modern standards and release a new expansion. Like, shit's happening. A little bit of lag. Hold up. A little bit of lag. Damn monkey. Reload and reload a save. Is that a monkey? They do have core slugs, yeah, bro. They're giving out core slugs like candy. Core slugs are like actually super common. You get them as pets for just like completing one daily event. Or one random public event. They love their core slugs. After 15 years of playing that game, you're finally gonna get legendary status after completing your trooper run? Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. Ah, fuck, the armor's closed. Rip. I'm on my way to getting my legendary status as well. I have to complete my Inquisitor storyline. I just did my trooper storyline. So congratulations, Roasty. What the fuck, Dar, man? Etane sells the genes for half Jedi, half clone baby to a Kaminoan to get anti-age serum? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, what are they doing? What did I name the monkey? Tack, Olgo. What about Darman? There's a clone commando named Darman in the Clone Commando book series that is a diddler and did terrible things. We were talking about him. It's very tragic. Quite a subject to bring up in the chat, actually. What the fuck was that? That's so much better than Rafiki. I love Tackle Go. Tackle Go's my guy. Look at how buffed I'm getting just to fight some normal people, dude. This is rough out here. Also, after playing Smuggler's storyline, it's the only story where the light and dark sides aren't overly righteous or cartoonishly evil. I don't know, you can kind of slime some people out as Smuggler. For like no reason. They give you some options. There's a little bit of cartooniness to Smuggler. A little bit. Monke. Hello, Mijanchi. Welcome. Hope you're having a fine night. Fine Thursday evening. Come get me. 1v1, please. Thank you. This is so much easier. I know you didn't put any points to the lightsaber, but I must know. What does Monkey with Stick look like? The weapons don't show up on the model when they're equipped, unfortunately. Tragically. Gotta go. Love everybody. Good night. Alright, Arinya. See you around. Have a good night. Ah! Ah! Chat, can we record that for posterity? Sith Captain literally killing himself. Can we get a clip? Can we get a clip of that? Smugglers aren't good people, so it sometimes makes sense to do a whole range of dark and light side choices. Every copy of KOTOR is personalized. Every single copy. Every one. Every single one. Bro, I'm actually kind of scared of the Sith Governor right now. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I don't think I have the fortitude to beat him. Do I have a cardio regulator? Oh, I think I sold it. I think I sold my cardio regulator. It's okay, it's probably being sold by the Twi'lek Blade. I just have to buy it back. It's annoying, but it's fine. My fortitude bonus as a Jedi, it actually should be pretty high. It's not that great. It's only 6. Yeah, that's not that crazy. I'm gonna get drained, bruh. He's gonna suck me off. Listen, as long as we don't get slowed, we'll be okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how this is gonna go. Let's see. Hey lady, give me my cardio regulator back. Thanks. Appreciate it. Don't even have explosives. Yeah, I can't. Who would have thought that the Monke would be unable to operate technologically advanced explosive equipment? If he had the ability, he'd be too powerful, I think. They gotta nerf him somehow. Keep him down. Keep him satiated. So that he does not dine in the blood of innocence. We'll get there when we get there. Worst case scenario, we just spend a lot of med packs. Baldy can drain something else, if you know what I mean. I don't think he's that crazy about it, though. Just blast him. Well, I don't know, I think of that. Then again, I do have Valor on my side, so my buffs will actually be a lot better. Plus, plus stamina. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're like literally so fine. Yeah, we're not scared whatsoever. We're not scared of this guy. We're gonna be just fine. It's just gonna take a really, really long time. There's my level up. I guess healing wouldn't be such a bad thing to take right about now, seeing as I'm in medpack hell. I feel like a consistent thing with these runs is expecting Sith Governor to be bad, and they're just kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah. The only run where I had real, actual problems with him is with the Deadeye Duncan. Deadeye Daniel. 0 stat run. But he's scary. He can be scary. Just not scary enough, ever. Big 4 damage. Bro, don't heal. That makes this so much longer. When the Sith took Terrace, did they change the base to match their aesthetic? Yeah, I guess. They had a Malik's decoration guy come in, so they could make things a little more pleasing to the evil eye. Bro took a drug on his way out, honestly fair. He had to chase that one last high. Monkey style Jedi powers, it's true. That's what we got. Alright, time for Clanker. Hello, Clanker. This should just take a long time. Shouldn't be that bad. Very easy animation cancel. Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Lord Monkey Fist from Kim Possible. Monkey doesn't know what the Force is, but he just thinks really hard about being a good monkey. Bullets don't hurt. He's just that strong. All attacks are born Jedi Guardians, according to KOTOR strategy wiki. That's just how it is. Why didn't the Jedi start recruiting tax, bro? Fist of the North Star. Wars. Ball knower. Ball knower in the chat. Thank you, Iron Alabaster, for being a ball knower. I appreciate it. Just thinking about it, the Sith Governor's pretty well designed for Testis players because he kind of like has scaled versions of things that will make later game enemies difficult. Yeah, and he forces you to use T3, M4 and use teamwork. He's a very well designed enemy, for sure. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? Hoto hyakuretsuken. What? I can't do the Bruce Lee battle cries. I don't have the testosterone level required. Wait, if Tak are Jedi Guardians, why did Cal need the holocron? He could have just gotten recruits on Kashyyyk. Yeah, bro, he just underestimated attacks, honestly. It's bullshit. He should have understood the power they had. That was not hard at all. Attacks just wanted banana-shaped holocrons, and the council disagreed. The monkey schism. Peak gameplay right here. So true. The most peak of gameplay. Only the greatest. On the Legend Monkey channel. I'm not limited by the laws of the Jedi. Jedi be bitches anyway. I don't like them. They're outrageous. They can't make a stew for the life of them. They don't even watch the Scooby-Doo holiday special when it's the holidays. Bullshit, I say. I don't care if Bulma's that. I don't care if Bulma's that pretty. The Padawans will not be turned. Did I ever figure out the OBS instance issue? No, I turned off shadows. I don't think that's really changed much. I thought it would. I was told it would. It didn't really. So I decided to just not record this series based on the monkey difficulties, but that's okay. I've still got plenty of series coming up anyway. So it's no big deal. Darth Plantain the Wise could conjure bananas with the Force. Holy shit. So peak. Squeeze the banana right out of the peel. How does one learn such power? Not from a gibbon. Darth Plantain the Fried. Was it Baki where a character was so OP he punched the ground to stop an earthquake? Honestly, dude, that sounds like something that would happen in Baki, but also that sounds like something that would happen in Fist of the North Star. So I couldn't tell you. In Baki, they would have that happen, and then they would explain how it's possible in real life. In Fist of the North Star, Kenshiro would just do it casually and say, the Fist of the North Star, Hokuto no Ken, is unbeatable. I do this shit on the daily. I could see it being one of the two. Like a One Punch Man feat. Punching the earth. Hey, buddy. Stop quaking. That's enough. Alright. Sith Governor time. Let's see how this goes. Wallahi, we had best not be cooked. Let us hope we survive. Wallahi, the damage. Gotta stop hitting me. Oh shit, he got one. I'm surprised he got one. That must have been really difficult to pull off. Oh, never mind. I guess the buffs wore off. Alright, that's one. It's one for the road. It was Baki's dad. Yeah, Yujiro. Yujiro Hamna. Yujiro would be doing shit like that. On the daily.
Who dare?
Who dare?
This
What? Man. I really have to get those force powers up right at the start. Darth Nan of the Yellow. The irregular at Magic High School. I'm gonna science my way through magic type shit. Wasn't that Mashal? Ain't that Mashal? Who?
Spoke these.
Guys, he's an owl. I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared. Alright, got it that time. No armor though. Bit of a rip. Use your force points, idiot. Go on, do it. Force buffs lasting 20 seconds while stims last like a year and a half, yeah. It's pretty crazy. He's in the blender now, baby. I think he's out. I think he used up all his points. I think he's in the blender. I don't think he has any counters. Just took the right RNG. Monkey strongest around. Monkey strongest there is. Yeah, baby! Hello there. Hello, Dralium. Welcome. Dark Jedi got you down? Take drugs. Fist of the Bogofka. Fist of the North Star is Baki without Elon Musk in it. What? Does Baki have Elon Musk? Honestly, you know what? I'm not even surprised if that's true. I'm not even surprised if that's dead ass. I believe it. I just believe it. Not even a second thought. I mean, Jeb Bush is in Baki. And Yujiro makes it like a yearly tradition to antagonize Jeb Bush. It's fucking amazing. Dark side, light side, bro, we got fucking rainbows over here. We having a great time. Monkey has neural link. Yes, I've got that chip in me, so I don't escape my owner. Alright, time for the easiest 1v1 of my life with ye old Bendak. Monkey build OP. True, true. Please clap. No, that's not Jeb. Wait, that is Jeb. I meant George. I meant George H.W. Not Jeb, not Jeb. Bush. Me when I see shrubbery. How hard would it be to make a Trump model in KOTOR? Probably not that hard, honestly. Probably not. Here we go, chat.
A living legend. Whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive.
Dark side attacks. Shouldn't have wasted your time throwing that nade, buddy. Oh, yo, anyone who played Minecraft way back in the day, have y'all seen that Mineplex is coming back? Anyone play Mineplex back in the day? Super Smash mobs, the bridges, that kind of shit. I was big into that. Why did bro even throw that? What was his plan? Bro's easier than Sith Governor by 1,000,000%. I say as I get myself slapped like an idiot. Like a buffoon. Got him. Please do monkey flip. Please do monkey flip. I need to see this. Yeah! Monkey flip! Yeah, baby! Grenade look like coconut. Hello, Jess. Welcome to the chat. Take a hut model and recolor it orange. Peak, actually. Peak idea.
아추타, 뭔가 군비스돌비 기고야나.
Davik sitting in his penthouse watching the match going nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Not knowing Monke is coming for him next.
It's so true. Davik. Amazing TTS. Thank you very much again for your support, Crow. I highly appreciate it. Davik ain't ready for this. Davik's gonna be cooked. Davik's gonna be cooked. Wallahi. Greatest duelist of all time, the mysterious Monke. Whoa.
Welcome to my meta. Of course I...
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! A most generous offering. Indubitably. Utterly. Supremely. Well, time to leave Terrace. Low-key, the Geno Haradon quests might be required for this playthrough. Low-key, Winley. Penguins and Asmon Gold Run. Asmon Gold Run is just me playing as a Rakghoul. Penguins? Charlie? That'd be a pretty funny model for someone to make. None of the base player models look like Charlie, though. Who won the lottery? I did! Yeah! Oliver Swanick run would be kind of peak, though. Oliver Swanick versus Deadeye Duncan, who wins in a fight? You hate Oliver Swanick? Why? What did he do to you, bro?
You summoned me, Lord Malik. The search for Bastila is taking too long. We can
Comparing a Rakghoul to Asmon? What an insult to Rakghouls. I'm sorry, Rakghoul community. I didn't mean it.
Planet, Lord Malik. But there are billions of people.
I just want you to know the Asmon Rakghoul joke made you spit your drink.
Not to mention our own men.
Can I beat KOTOR as Darth Malik? Yes. It'd be very easy.
Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
You looked it up. Trump was signing a non-aggression pledge with Yujiro, thinking he was stronger than the whole U.S. military. Elon demanded to meet Yujiro after this. What the fuck, dude?
Suggest you begin immediately.
What the fuck? What is Baki even about, bro?
Yes, Lord Malik.
Oliver Swanick, worst NPC ever. I don't know, I like him. Collapsed on the floor, 10 out of 10 streamer. I'd go into diabetic ketoacidosis. Please don't do that.
travel alone.
It's not like you to take on part.
Watch. And now this.
Guys, we need a Star Wars buddy cop TV show where Canderous and Attack go around solving crime. That shit would be so peak. I remember Yujiro said he was gonna do some nasty things to them. Yeah, Yujiro would. Asmon run, you gotta have a rotting drink can all over my desk for immersion. Instead of Trump hut model, we do a hut model playthrough with the queso voice pack. Sound set queso. Oh my god. Anyone remember the movie Idiocracy? That's where we are now in the US. Multiple big gulp cups. Straw Hat, what are we doing? I'm Monkey. We always be Monkey. We're about to get off terrace, actually. As you do. How far you got in your run? What you doing with the card, man? My name's Tak Olgo.
Ah, there she.
If Terry Crews was our president,
These'll be.
yeah, it'd be great if a not politician was president. That's what we said in 2016, apparently. And in the 80s. Had to go.
Okay, we're inside. No.
I had to get out of my house after 19 minutes. SMH, not a real fan. Should be playing 24/7. SMH my head, Straw Hat. SMH my head. Alright, so since we're getting... Oh wow, most of these doors are just closed. We can't even open them. President Hector Camacho would be better than Trump. I don't know who that is. Hector Camacho. Is that a... You know what? I don't know. Who is that? Who is that? Can we get Tak for president? So true. So true. That'd be such a peak idea. Oh, the president in the Idiocracy film. What if Tak Olgo runs straight 5 Pazak wins against Suvam and fulfills the ancient prophecy? Yo, that'd be kind of peak. 5 straight games against Suvam. He could do it. 1. Oh no, you're doing the Kalo Nord. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. I'm innocent. I got a family. Isn't the interrogation room locked? Oh, I gotta use computer skill. Kevin James for president, he was in Pixels. True, true. We'd be much better off. Kevin James, bro. What a name, by the way. Oh no, the interrogation room's good. We're fine. We're chilling, fellas. We're being chillin'. Pardon me. Let's pop up. Let us prepare ourselves to fight the clankers. We should be just fine, since we have the Ichani fiber. Doesn't hurt to be more prepared, though. Smack them. Alright, not completely ignoring their damage, but it's fine. Got him. Our healing is just better. Infinite droids? Oh no, I have to fight the infinite droids. No, wait, I may have enough damage by then to knock the door down. I think we'll be okay. We'll have enough strength by then, surely. Infinite droids? Oh no, I hope they don't look like 2B.
Thank you.
That's so down bad.
I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I knew the codes to disable the
But I
security
agree, if
system.
they did look like 2B, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. Monkey versus machines. That's what we'd be up to. That's what monkey business we'd be doing here. We'd have a spot of monkey business. Let's see if I can't find an unattended computer so we can get out of here quicker. Not unattended, but it's fine. Do what you gotta do. Monkey escape.
Damn those Sith. They're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or...
We have here thieves in the hangar. Monkey. The monkey's face in dialogue view. Multiple 2Bs stomping on me. Oh no.
I'll take care of that.
Anything
Jedi.
but that.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get
Anything but that.
we're safe. The bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Anyway. Plasma grenade. Plasma grenade. Plasma grenade.
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned. If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
Okay, buddy.
Damn those shit. Gonna bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Alright, we're out of here.
Let's get this.
We made it off Terrace! Unarmed build monkey, made it off Terrace, let's go!
Taris is defenseless against our assault.
The nose shape reminds me of a proboscis monkey, which is really funny with the flat texture.
The city is in.
It's like a mixture of a whole bunch of monkeys.
Bombardment, Commander. Wait this
I can only imagine the other gangsters seeing Kalo get taken down by a monkey. All the while laser rain is falling on them. They're having the worst day of their lives. Oh, cutscene! Monkey!
Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Look at him.
Incoming fighters. Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Wallahi. Bro, what the fuck was that? Don't worry. If you saw a monkey with a grenade, would you describe it as an unarmed monkey with no weapon?
Even
Yes. It's consumable. It's very different.
I've spoken briefly.
Is it possible to mod med packs into bananas? That'd probably be really easy, actually. Just swap out the texture. Yeah, I bet that'd be easy. I don't know where to go for that, though. I also can't wait to see the training cutscene. That shit is gonna be amazing.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi?
Move it along, sister. I'm busy. They are not grenades, they are poop. Monkey throwing stink bombs.
Ah,
True and
so
real.
you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member.
Alright,
of
we
the
need to
Jedi
see this training
Guardian,
cutscene,
Master
like
Vo-
right now.
Master Vandar. and
Imagine
of course,
dress
one of
coding
you
a
are
literal monkey.
Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure.
Excuse me, Mr. Monkey, why aren't you wearing robes? Bro, they don't fit. Monkeys versus machines. We can use the million monkeys at typewriters method. They'll eventually write something for us to play. 'Cause I'm a monkey. There is no passion, only monkey. We're getting Jedi Monkey before GTA 6. It's this peak. There is no chaos, there is only Monkey. There is no death, there is only Monkey. Wait, it's all Monkey? Yes.
These ruins.
It's all Monkey.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands.
She's just beating him up.
Meditation will teach you to channel.
He's just
the power
upside
of
down.
words. To
Hi,
truly
Mr. Dodo.
understand the way of
We are
the
Monkey.
Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the order will always stand by you.
Monkey is not
You
impressed
and
by your
Bastila share
Jedi
a
teachings.
special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help.
He's seen all this before.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere
He's so
apprentice,
powerful.
your potential is unlimited.
This critter is spectacular at Yoda.
Amazing.
At yoga. Yeah, he's just balancing
In all my
on his
years,
tail.
I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am
The hand!
fully
The hand
Jedi
bending!
Order.
But not quite making
Soon
it.
Your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title
Holy
of Padawan,
shit.
the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
And now I'm gone. I'm just gone. The unfathomable power. Unfathomable power this monkey had over Malik and the other Sith. It's true. BioWare back in top form. Okay, I have a matcha in hand. What kind of drink is this? It's a matcha. Where Monkey? Gone. Monkey became one with the Force. Matcha and KOTOR, what a combo. Honestly, kind of slay. We're back. Is this the KOTOR remake? Yes. This is the unofficial KOTOR remake. We're basically... Greetings. There is no emotion. There is Monkey. There is Monkey. There is Monkey. There is Monkey. There is Monkey.
You have learned the and now.
I'm glad he agreed.
Ah,
Monkey.
you are the.
Hopefully the Jedi lightsaber cutscene
Ah,
doesn't, like, crash the game. Juhani ain't shit. Tak Olgo also has Force camo. It's true. The monkey's back. Yes, Pilgrim. Well, we have a lightsaber. It did not equip. That is tragic.
You have done it.
Didn't even get a level up, actually.
The dark side.
Kind of surprising, actually. You should do a YouTube short of the monkey trading sequence. Easy 1 million views. Lol, actually. That would not even suck. Even T-posing in the alignment screen. What a dominant life form. Isn't he just perfect? Can it use the Force? Yes. Yes, it can. Apparently, in the KOTOR wiki, in the strategy wiki for KOTOR, in the files, tacks are all coded as Jedi Guardians. So that is why this tack is in fact a Jedi Guardian. Yeah, I'm already a Guardian, so I didn't get a level up. Sad. But hey, listen, we don't have to fight Malik 18 times this run. We only gotta beat him twice. So that's good. That's a bonus. Did they give me robes? Yo, dog, what the hell? They didn't give me robes yet. Let me out. Why did they code it like that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We worry about nothing.
Have you found the man? Mando.
Hello, droid enjoyer.
Greetings.
To put it lightly.
My droid.
Official T-posing. And a setting to 4-7. Truly a righteous ferocity. There is no one more pious and pure than the Monke himself. No one more grand and perfect in his ways than the Monke. Look at how fast he is. Look at how fast monkey. Oh shit. Look at him fucking go, baby. Will you, Thora, be able to tell you're a Jedi without the lightsaber? Duh, because I'm attacked. Yeah. She'll immediately see the monkey walk in and be like, holy shit. It's been a while since we've had a Darth Monkey. They were the most powerful of their kind. Chuta. Kachiku.
Huh. How can I be? How?
Greetings. If it is the so is the
Kachiku.
Another. So.
How can I be? How? Of course.
Of
How can I
course.
be a further?
is there is the
So.
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 Right.
Oh.
How can I be? How can I? But. But it made.
So.
Is there any?
Is there any? Very. Oh.
Is there any? There have been tools. Is there any? Very well.
Very well. It's literally Detective Chimp. Holy shit, you're right. To be honest, there's been weirder Jedi races. True, kinda. All I'm saying is I've seen a Bith Sith, but not a Bith Jedi. Listen, the Bith had to go with the flow. It rhymed, so, you know. How is the Revan reveal cutscene going to look? What? Bijan Chi? The 6-7 jewels? What? What the fuck? The 6-7 jewels. What the fuck? Day 2 of me requesting that you play a Hear a Chuta, a Take a Shot run. I could put it on the list, something along those lines. Anyway, because of the 6-7 that has appeared on my screen, I think I have to end the stream now, actually. I took damage. I took psychic damage from that, 1d4, and it crit. 6-7 is Shakespearean play compared to the brain rot happening on the screen. What the fuck are jewels? It's a new YouTube donation feature. You can donate jewels, which are like YouTube, or they're like YouTube's version of bits coming from Twitch. Oh my god, not again. 6-7 is a literal vicious mockery. What the fuck? So Twitch bits, but not bits. Yes. And with the bits, YouTube has a company that they've contracted to make it so that every, like... Oh my fucking god. No! No! So, it's like bits, but every time you donate, you can, like, make a custom badge, prize, item, a virtual item that you can send. You could, like, give someone a goat trophy, or you could give someone a 6-7 with your bits. Oh my god! Why? Why are you doing this to me? Twitch bits are like points. They're like cost a cent or something each, and you send a lot of points, then you can like have a big notification on stream. YouTube has actually done something pretty interesting by making the bits buy like virtual items that can display on screen. So that's kind of cool. Just saying, I'm pretty sure Gorilla Club is cheaper than a tier 3 on Twitch. A Twitch bit is basically 1 cent, yeah. Why are you sending me 6-7s? Chad, I have to end the stream before she sends another one. I have to do it before she sends another one. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. Can't wait to see you guys on Saturday, Sunday, as we continue the Monke Run, 7:30 p.m. EST, as per usual. I will see you guys then. Thank you all for coming by. Rest well. See ya then.